You've heard us talk about it, a jump in deadly drunk driving crashes this year, like this one earlier this month. Police telling us the driver of a rented Lamborghini was doing upwards of 140 miles an hour, and he slammed into a moped at Russell and Decatur. You saw a picture of the victim, 58-year-old Walter Anderson, and a memorial there. Well, the group called Zero Fatalities has a new campaign focusing on people who are not only driving drunk, but also driving high. Andrew Bennett from the Nevada Department of Public Safety joins us from exactly where that crash happened. First of all, good morning, Andrew. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Nate. Thank you for having me on.
So tell me about this Save Yourself campaign. What's that all about?
Unfortunately, as you said, we have about 53% of our fatal crashes here in the state of Nevada involve an impaired driver, and we're all too often seeing a variety of substances, and that's why it was important for us to focus on alcohol and marijuana in this campaign. And looking behind me, you can see the cross, and it doesn't take too many streets for you to be able to find one of these roadside memorials. And so we need to raise awareness so that we can have a safe summer to make sure that everyone arrives home safely at the end of each day.
Yeah, one of the things that we talk about a lot is people thinking, oh, I've only had a drink or two, so I'm okay. Tell people why that's just not a good idea.
Well, and this is the idea behind the campaign of Save Yourself. We want to make sure that you have the opportunity to make the right decisions. The designated driver needs to be the one that hasn't been consuming anything. If you consume a substance that makes you feel different, you're going to drive differently. And so whether it is marijuana, alcohol, or a combination of everything, we want to make sure that we have sober designated drivers behind the wheel that can get us home safely.
And you're telling me about an actual really targeted campaign through the middle of August. What are the specifics of that?
So the Save Yourself campaign, we're targeting specifically people that are going to bars and people that are consuming marijuana. Focusing on males 18 to 35, unfortunately that is the #1 demographic for these crashes, and this crash behind me perfectly fit into that. We have a suspected impaired driver who was coming into town, rented a Lamborghini, and as a result, Nevada and Las Vegas lost a native. And so it's important for us that, again, we get that message through, have a great time. We live in the greatest city in the world. Just make sure that you do it responsibly and get home safely.
And we were just running some video of a PSA. Looked like there were some young adult men who were kind of hanging out on a couch talking about having a good time and maybe driving or not driving. And I guess that's one of the main things you're trying to get across is don't take the keys if you're impaired in any way.
Exactly. Marijuana is legal here now, and it is an option, and you're legally allowed to consume. But as soon as you make that decision to get behind the wheel, that could be fatal not only for you, but anybody on Nevada's roadways. So please consume responsibly, and always drive sober.
And we hope that you, Andrew, folks follow the Twitter accounts. You guys have a Twitter called @ZeroFatalities, and you guys are always working to get that message out.
Exactly. Zero Fatalities NV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You know, with these daily reminders and these daily educations, we just had a legislative session with several law changes. And so for more information, you can go there in our website, which is zerofataliesnv.com.
Awesome. Andrew from the Nevada Department of Public Safety, thank you so much and keep up the good fight, man.